Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Listen, moving is exciting, new place, new you, right? But let's be real, it can also drain your bank account faster than you can say packing peanuts. But don't worry, in this video, I'm breaking down 6 easy tips to save serious cash on your next move. We're talking about practical advice you can actually use, not some vague, live like a minimalist nonsense. So if you're tired of moving being synonymous with eating ramen for a month, stick around. The first step to saving money on anything is knowing where your money's going, right? Moving is no different. Before you even think about packing a single box, sit down and create a detailed budget. And I'm not talking about a napkin with some scribbles on it. Use a spreadsheet, a budgeting app, whatever works for you, but get granular. Think about all the costs involved. Renting a moving truck, hiring movers, if that's your style, packing supplies, deposits for your new place, even gas or plane tickets if you're moving long distance. Don't forget those smaller expenses that can add up, like cleaning supplies or even tipping the movers. Trust me, having a clear budget isn't about being boring, it's about being smart. When you see that number staring back at you, it puts things in perspective and helps you stay focused on saving. Plus, it's incredibly motivating to see your savings grow as you chip away at that moving goal. Alright, time to talk about everyone's favorite topic, spending less. I know, it's not the most glamorous part of moving, but it's crucial. Remember that budget we just talked about? Well, the easiest way to hit those savings goals is to cut back on non-essential spending. And look, I'm not saying you need to live like a monk for the next few months. This is about being mindful and making temporary sacrifices for a bigger goal. That daily $7 latte, brew it at home for a fraction of the cost. Those takeout dinners you've been ordering 3 times a week? Time to channel your inner chef and cook at home. Think about it, even cutting back by $100 a month can add up to significant savings over a few months. That's $100 going straight into your moving fund instead of down the drain on things you don't really need. Trust me, your wallet will thank you later. One person's trash is another person's treasure, or at least a few extra bucks in your pocket. Before you pack a single box, take a good, hard look at your belongings. Do you really need 3 waffle makers? How about that vintage sweater you haven't worn since 2008? Selling stuff you don't need is a win-win. It declutters your life and puts money back in your pocket for your move. We're talking about easy-to-use platforms like Facebook Marketplace, eBay, OfferUp, even Craigslist if you're feeling brave. List everything: clothes, furniture, electronics, books, those random kitchen gadgets you swore you'd use, but never did. You'll be surprised what people will buy. Set realistic prices, take good photos, and be responsive to potential buyers. Those small efforts can translate into a nice chunk of change added to your moving budget. When it comes to moving companies and truck rentals, don't just settle for the first quote you get. Treat it like buying a car or, dare I say, an apartment. Shop around, compare prices, and get at least 3 quotes from different companies. You'll be shocked at the price differences you'll find. Pay attention to the details. Do they charge by the hour, by weight, or by distance? Are there extra fees for things like stairs or heavy items? Don't be afraid to negotiate. The worst they can say is no. And hey, if you're up for it, consider the DIY route. Renting a truck and bribing some friends with pizza and beer can be significantly cheaper than hiring professional movers. Just make sure you factor in the cost of the truck rental, gas, and of course enough pizza to fuel your friends. Packing supplies might seem like a small expense, but those cardboard boxes and rolls of bubble wrap can really add up. The good news is, you can save a ton of money by getting creative and sourcing free packing supplies. Start by asking friends, family, or co-workers if they have any leftover boxes from recent moves or online orders. Check Craigslist or local community groups. People are often giving away boxes for free just to get rid of them. And don't underestimate the power of repurposing. Use towels, blankets, and even clothes to wrap fragile items instead of buying expensive bubble wrap. Newspaper works wonders for cushioning too. A little resourcefulness goes a long way in keeping your moving costs down. This last tip is the simplest but arguably the most important: start saving early. The more time you give yourself to save, the less you'll have to stress about scraping by or worse, resorting to credit cards with those sky-high interest rates. Even if you can only spare a small amount each week, set up an automatic transfer to your moving fund. Trust me, those small amounts add up over time. and you'll be amazed at how much you can save without even noticing it. Remember, moving doesn't have to break the bank. With a little planning, some savvy saving strategies, and a dash of resourcefulness, you can keep your finances intact and your stress levels low. Happy moving! So there you have it. 6 smart ways to save money for your next move. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more practical tips like this. Got a moving hack of your own? Drop it in the comments, I'd love to hear it. Thanks for watching and good luck with your move.